Welcome back. There is a live look outside from the Oregon coast. That's our In It Spanish Head Resort Hotel camera in Lincoln City. Thanks for watching Afternoon Live. It's common to see hummingbird feeders in our area, especially in the winter, but there is a lot that people may not understand about these delicate little birds. Here to share what we need to know about hummingbirds, we welcome back the author of Look at That Bird, our friend Karen DeWitz. It's so great to see you.
It's great to be here.
So there's a lot that maybe we've previously misunderstood about hummingbirds.
I think there's a lot that a lot of people don't understand.
Okay, we're going to catch up.
We're going to talk about it a little bit. Okay, so a long time ago, people used to think that hummingbirds kind of sucked water or nectar out of the flowers through their beaks or with their tongue. And that's actually, we've learned, not the case.
Okay.
They have a specially adapted tongue that kind of forks at the end that works as a pump. And it can pump nectar really, really rapidly into their mouths by flicking in and out 15 to 20 times per second.
Whoa.
So if you see that little picture, that's our local winter resident, Anna's hummingbird. This is a female. And her tongue is out. They'll sit on branches and they'll drink rainwater. They also eat bugs. So you'll see them open their little beaks and eat periodically. But what happens, there's one with her beak open. What happens though is if we make our hummingbird nectar that we're feeding to our visiting birds incorrectly, they can develop a fungal infection that can cause their tongue to be stuck out.
Oh no.
And then that pump doesn't work anymore.
Oh my
and
gosh.
they starve. So super, super important. It's great to feed birds that come to your yard. It's a really wonderful way to draw them in and to enjoy them. But it's also super important to do it correctly.
We don't want to be hurting them unintentionally.
Absolutely not.
So sugar and water.
Sugar and water. I was at the store yesterday and I saw hummingbird nectar. It was $9.99 a quart, which blew my mind because literally all you need, and this isn't like the low version of it. This is what, if you go to the Audubon Society, if you go to the National Zoo, they tell you need white sugar. Okay. Super important not to use anything else. Don't use brown sugar. Don't use honey. Don't use raw sugar. All of those things have extra stuff in it that can be really good for us, but can't be processed by birds. So this is 100% sucrose, which matches what's in flowers. Okay.
Oh, well, that makes sense.
Whenever you make your hummingbird nectar, and you absolutely do not need food coloring. No. Lots of the nectar you buy in the stores will be colored, but they don't need it. The nectar in a flower is not colored. They are attracted to red. So when you go and you get yourself a hummingbird feeder, they're going to be largely red, and you can find all kinds of amazing different shapes, pretty things, but there's always going to be some red on it somewhere. But one of the things I want to talk about today, as we're going to make some hummingbird nectar, but I do want to point out something that a lot of people don't think about. These are the ones I grew up with, these larger ones, and you'd stick it out there and it would sit there for several weeks. And occasionally after a while you get those little floaty bits in there. That's what makes the hummingbird sick. Okay? Absolutely. What you're supposed to do is switch out your hummingbird nectar after about 2 days and wash the feeder. I know.
A lot of people are not doing that.
A lot of people are not doing that. So at my house, I use this one, and sometimes I use this one, which is also super cute. What I like about them is they're very small.
Yes.
These actually come in a multi-pack, like a 6-pack online.
Awesome.
And so what I do is I have about 4 different stations for my hummingbirds to eat. And each one holds about a 1/4 cup. So I make a cup at a time of hummingbird liquid. It takes me less time than a cup of coffee. And then I'll go out. When they are done, I'll put these in the dishwasher. Easy.
Love that.
I know, right? Gotta be easy. Super easy to clean. Something like this, so beautiful, but way harder to get that puppy clean. You can use, this kind of little brush. But dishwasher. And then you take your others of these little cheapies and you replace them. It becomes a really easy thing.
Do it every couple of days, and that's it. So tell us, what is the correct ratio?
The correct ratio is it's a 1 to 4 ratio. So you take 1 part of sugar and 4 parts of water.
Perfect.
So, and another thing a lot of people don't know is your water can just be room temperature or cold.
Okay.
A lot of people will argue with that, but you're not boiling anything out of our water. Our tap water here is really clean.
So good.
Really usable.
Yeah.
The only thing it would do is maybe make it last a little bit longer, shelf stable. I am using hot water today only because we're on television and it'll dissolve the sugar more quickly.
There you go. Okay.
So magic of television. So I'm going to take literally a 1/4 cup of sugar to my 1 cup of water. Okay, so that's a 1-to-4 ratio.
Okay.
Dump that in, give it a little stir. Again, if you want to feed right away, if you see your hummingbirds outside and you want to get it to them, use room temperature.
Perfect.
It takes you a little bit longer to stir it up.
Right.
But
it
don't
still
worry about
dissolves
it.
eventually,
For
right?
sure.
Okay.
And then you fill, one of the things that people maybe don't realize is if you fill it all the way up, which is one of the reasons, another reason I like to use these smaller ones, it helps to make more of a seal so that when you flip it over, it doesn't drip.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so then, okay, I lied.
Well, 1 drip is fine, just on the turnover. That makes sense, though.
So then you'd put this out. You can see the air bubbles mean that it's going in, and so then the hummingbirds will come and they'll drink out of this. If you find that you have problems with ants getting to this, you can buy, and I didn't bring one, but you can buy little cups that just go on top of here. You fill the cup reservoir with some water, and it keeps ants from going in. Oh, look at this picture we've got.
Barrier.
The picture we just showed you was a rufous hummingbird, which is not here right now, but they come in the spring, and by spring, for birds, we mean late February, early March.
Right.
So
very
the ones we
soon.
have right now are Annas, are green and pink, super cute. This is another female Anna's, and then the rufous, you can tell the difference, is orange. And if they have any orange at all, they are our long distance migrant hummingbirds that come. They travel close to 4,000 miles each way.
They're so tiny.
They're crazy tiny, but really, really passionate, fiery little birds. Oh, and the other thing about having little feeders instead of one large one is that hummingbirds are very territorial.
Okay.
They will dive bomb each other to keep each other away from, like, this is my feeder.
Yeah.
You do not.
That's gold. Okay. Okay.
So if you hang them kind of far enough away from each other, the more hummingbirds will be able to enjoy. You may be able to get more than one at a feeder like this if they are maybe hatchling, like they're just out, they've just fledged. But after that, they're like, I don't think so.
Not great sharers. I think we have a quick video that we can share here. Oh my gosh, is that your hand?
This is my hand.
No.
This is my smallest little feeder that I love, love, love. Bought this one at the Backyard Bird Store. There are a couple of them here in the area. And you just sit quietly under an area where you've already had your hummingbird feeders out, and they will come. If you have it, they will come.
That's a great joy of life right there.
Right?
What a perfect experience.
And if you have kids and you want to encourage them to be really super duper quiet and gentle.
Access to nature, yes, all the things. Okay.
Just quiet breathing.
Good place to start. Karen, thank you so much. It's always so fun to see you.
It's great to be here. Thanks for having me.
Okay, Karen's book again is Look at That Bird. We'll have more information on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.